authorities investigating a fatal film set shooting in New Mexico could consider criminal charges against actor Alec Baldwin. Santa Fe County District Attorney refused to rule out the possibility when pressed by reporters this morning.
All options are on the table at this point. I'm not commenting on charges, whether they will be filed or not, or on whom. So the answer is we cannot answer that question yet until we complete a more thorough investigation.
But there is the potential for Alec Baldwin himself to face charges because you have not ruled them out.
No one has been ruled out at this point.
Police say Baldwin fired a vintage Colt pistol loaded with a live round. They've retrieved 600 items of evidence, including 3 firearms, 500 rounds of ammunition and the lead projectile from the shoulder of the injured director. Greg Milam has the story.
Yeah, well, this was the first news conference that the sheriff and the district attorney have held, actually, and we're 6 days on from that incident. And this was very much their initial findings, and it's clear this is going to be a long process. The district attorney has talked about it being weeks, maybe months, before they reach the point of deciding on any charges. But you heard there, they do suspect that this was a live round that was fired from that gun, a Colt 45 that Alec Baldwin was rehearsing with inside that church, and in those 500 rounds of ammunition they collected up, they believe there could be other live rounds there as well. That's all been sent off to the FBI at Quantico to be assessed. But on this question, which is getting a lot of attention here as to whether there could be criminal charges, they say it is too early to say, but if a crime has been committed, if there is probable cause, then they will arrest people. And on Alec Baldwin, they say nothing is off the table. No one has been ruled out, as you heard there. He is the person who fired that weapon, although he was unaware there were live rounds in that weapon, as were the other 2 people who handled that gun. But the big questions are really how live ammunition was there at all. There shouldn't have been live ammunition anywhere near the set. As it was there, how did it get into that weapon? There's been a lot of speculation that crew members were using those weapons for target practice during breaks in the filming. They call it plinking, shooting at tin cans. Is that how that live ammunition was there? But I think unusually for the sheriff, who said he didn't want to comment his personal opinions on any of this, talking about the complacency on the set was significant, and whether changes need to be made, because there shouldn't be live ammunition on a movie set, and they believe that there was in this case with tragic consequences. But it's obvious this investigation is going to take time, even as we get new details from search warrants that the police are using right now, suggesting that there were some failings in those processes of handling the weapon. There is more detail coming out, but they say this is a methodical investigation.